Welcome to my first official cosplay makeup look video. In this video, we are going to be doing a makeup look inspired by Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. I don't know if I'm gonna call it a walkthrough or tutorial. I kind of feel strange calling it a tutorial since I'm not like a professional makeup artist, but I will be telling you what I'm doing as I go. So it's kind of a tutorial, but like an amateur style tutorial. Regardless, I hope you like it. As you would with most makeup looks, we are going to start with the base layer. I'm using a Q-tip to get the product out just because I feel like a lot more product gets wasted when I have to like dump it onto a sponge or something. And then I just put it all over my face. And now I'm taking a sponge and I'm just going to dab it in. The voice over me is definitely dabbing right now. Eventually I stopped doing the dabbing technique because I'm lazy, and now I'm just doing the streaking technique, which is frowned upon. Most people say don't streak it along your face because that can create creases and wrinkles on your face and blah blah blah, but I'm lazy. The next step is some concealer, and I'm mostly just going to use this under my eyes to try to get rid of some of those eye bags and any imperfections that I see, and then I just blend that out. Use a powder to set the foundation and the concealer. Base done. I'm going to use this bronzing palette and bronze my face a little bit, put some like definition in my cheeks, try to make them look a little cuter. Since Kiki's a child, I'm going to try to keep everything like youthful looking. I know kids don't wear bronzer, but it just kind of helps make my face look a little more alive and youthful. And then I just go in with my fingers and I rub it in. With that same palette, I'm going to choose the lighter highlight and highlight some areas that need a little glow. I just pick places randomly that I think need a little shine. Sometimes they make sense, sometimes they don't. The highlighter doesn't show up, it's not like BAM in your face, but it is enough to give like a cutesy glow. And then we're going to move on to the eyeballs. We're gonna start with eyeshadow. I just picked neutral soft colors for this look, putting on a light brown color first as like a base. I'm taking a darker brown color that has a little shimmer to it and just putting it on my crease. And then just taking a really light color and putting it on top just to like blend it all out. I'm taking that same brown shimmery color and bringing it down and extending it underneath my eye. And then I'm just going to repeat the same process on the other eye. When you're done, they should look a little something like this. I'm taking a white eyeliner and putting it on my waterline. This will help my eyes look bigger and more youthful. Now I'm going in with a liquid eyeliner. I'm not the type of person that can do a single stroke of eyeliner and be done. It takes me a little while, and my eyeliner is never perfect, but we go with it. And I'm creating just a little wing. Well, that's a big wing. In my mind it was much smaller, but just creating a wing. And then I'm just extending the eyeliner under the white or at least I'm trying to. That is the plan of attack here, but it's not going well, as you could probably see. And now there's eyeliner in my eye. Once you've done it successfully, the liquid eyeliner should go underneath the white, and I usually bring it in a little less than halfway into my lower lash. And now I'm doing my eyebrows. I'm not doing much to my eyebrows, I'm literally just filling in the gaps. I'm not creating any huge arches or anything like that. I'm keeping it pretty simple. And now, my personal favorite part, the blush. I know not everyone is going to like this blush look, and it's perfectly fine. If you are copying this look and you don't like how the blush is done, you can literally just put some blush on your cheeks and call it a day, and that goes for anything in this tutorial. For Kiki, I like the look of the blush being right underneath her eye and they being like little ovals, because that's how it looks in the movie, and I just like to replicate that. I have this blush stick and I just brush it on in circles, creating the shape that I want. Filling in that shape that I desire with a brush and some pink eyeshadow. This could also work for any character that has those like permanent blushing cheeks, because I know there are other characters out there. And then I am just blending it in with a brush. It's going to be intense, but I didn't like how pink it was, so I'm blending it in. And now onto the lips, just starting with a pink lip liner. I am the worst when it comes to applying lip products. I am using Colleen's lipstick. It is beautiful, it is such a perfect color, and it works great for this look. This is the Daisy color, named after her kitty cat. And then I'm just gonna clean up the edges with a dirty Q-tip because I couldn't bother to get a new one. Good enough! Now I'm using a soft brown tan color for the cheeks to get rid of some of that pink. I felt like it was a little too intense. Although I liked the shape, I thought the color was too intense, so I am putting in some browns to kind of make it look a little more natural. Also, make sure the placement of your blush matches. One of my blush ovals is placed closer to my nose than the other one, so it looks a little funny. And then I'm just blending it out with my fingers. And now, lashes. Lashes are my enemy. Mascara first. Duo lash glue. That's upside down, dear. I put the glue on a sponge first, and then I slide the eyelash along the sponge. I just feel like this is a little easier than trying to squeeze the glue on the eyelash. Then you wait for that son of a biscuit to get tacky. Blow on it, shake it around, do what you gotta do. I also want to put it out there that these particular eyelashes have been used a couple times already, so they're not the most perfect eyelashes. So definitely use eyelashes that are in better condition than these. Skip the part where you struggle to get them on for several minutes, and then you have lashes. The makeup look is complete, and now it's time to move on to the wig. This wig is an Arta wig and it's Jane Classic in dark brown.